Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Netter's Network Thursday Things. And before we get into it, let me introduce to you my wonderful co-host. You know him as that guy at the end of the bar or Friday night last call, the love of my life, Troy Pacelli. How you doing, sweetie? And what are you sipping on?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much. I am having a Rockstar energy drink because my
Reasons?
wife has a headache and she wanted me to share it with you. So,
No, I don't have a headache this time. I'm just really
you
tired.
just couldn't wake up. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just really, really tired. It's my company, for those of you who haven't heard this yet, we went through what they're calling a reorg, meaning they had a reduction in force. And one of the guys that was on my team that would help me with a majority of the things we have to do for my job was let go. So now I'm doing everything. And it's been really stressful because I'm trying to keep up with our SLAs and getting things out in a timely manner. And today, my wonderful big boss, the one that's over my boss, the big boss, sent a message to our sales team saying, the SLA has now been changed from 2 days to between 3 and 5 days, depending on how many orders have come in. I love her. So now I don't have to stress on trying to get things out within 2 days with the amount of orders I've been getting in. I can actually take a breath, which is really nice. So I adore her.
Imagine that, a company that actually thinks through the logistics and,
Oh, my manager is wonderful. She's always been wonderful. She has our backs on everything. So it's like, yeah, I adore her. So it's like, if my company was hiring right now, I'd say apply because it's a wonderful company to work for. You hear people say that, their company is like working with family. And in our case, it really is like that. We have each other's backs. We help each other out. It's really great. So yeah, I love my company.
Yeah, deleted scenes. It's like, dang it, Troy. Yeah, because I was just thinking that at least her company lets her shower and pet a hippo from once in a while.
I have a hippo. It's a house hippo. Yes. It's a cute little blue one.
Yes. I don't know, deleted scenes, if you saw the share I did on Twitter today. I tagged Culture Casino and Midnight's Edge After Dark. And all of them. It literally is a hippo taking a shower. I thought it was appropriate for the Disney news today. Anyway, sorry.
You'll have to show me that.
I'll share it all with you later.
Because it's a hippo taking a shower.
Yeah. But I've gotten us completely off track. And I'm the reason that we're late today. I'm sorry, people. I had some technical difficulties.
Hey, things happen.
I appreciate it. Thank you for not beating me this time. Welcome.
Oh, I can.
Let's say hi to all the.
Wait, honey, I haven't even introduced my guest yet.
Oh gosh, yes, I'm sorry, Philip. I apologize.
Stop
See how discombobulated I am today.
No problem, no worries.
And of course, I want to introduce my guest for tonight. He has a stream that has gaming. He's been a background actor. There's different things on there. Go check it out. The link is in the description below. And I know that Deleted Scenes is also dropping links. So thank you, Deleted Scenes, because he is our hardest working Blue Wrench out there. I have Philip O'Reilly, also known as Phil Up Gaming. How you doing tonight, sweetie? And what are you sipping on?
Nothing. Oh, I have water.
Well, that's fair. That's what you're sipping on. That's fine.
Yeah, between the water and the energy drink, which please.
Sorry. Here you go.
It's great. He sits 4 feet in front of me, so we can
literally
drinks.
Cool. Yeah. I do have like some Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bulls in the fridge.
I love Red Bull. They're just so expensive.
Yeah,
pretty pricey. Like you can get something better value for like a Monster. But I like Red Bull.
The Rockstar that we have, it's Rockstar Pure Zero, so it's sugar-free. So it not only has a great taste, it doesn't give you the sugar crash, because I know a lot of ones you'll drink them and then you just start having that crash. You don't have that with this. And they're actually a decent price.
Yeah, they're much better price. You get the big ones.
Let me have the can again so I can show it.
Yeah, the big ones.
It's this big can.
For what is that like?
Depend if they're on sale. Excuse me, they're like $1.25. If they're not on sale, excuse me, if they're not on sale, they're like $1.50.
The dollar store has the those
The
smaller
thinner
Red
ones,
Bull
the
size
yeah, Red Bull
cans
size
for
ones.
$1 a piece. So
$1.25 now because they're no longer the dollar store.
Yeah, now they're at the dollar store. Right.
Yeah. Well, before we get too much into it, let's say hello
Let's
to
say
the
hello
chat.
to the chat.
And first we have Big Al. That's our big teddy bear who alternates with me every other week on our movie nights. So this week it's going to be Big Al. And how did you remember the movies?
Yes, Cat's Eye, Stephen
Cat's Eye.
King.
Yes. I don't know how I forgot that. It's like I have it queued up and ready to go too.
It's been a busy week.
It's been a very busy week. Yes. How you doing, sweetie? Let's see. Then there's me saying hello to people. Then Connie Clary, how you
Hi,
doing,
Connie.
sweetie?
Good to see you.
And we have deleted scenes. Actually, wait, let me go back because I want to do the highlighty thing. Okay, so there's Big Al. And there's Connie Clary. And there's deleted scenes. I keep forgetting to do this. Let's see, deleted scenes.
Looks
And
like
there's
Evelyn is sipping on a pomegranate juice mixed with strawberry fizzy water. Way to go there, Admiral.
And then we have Alyssa. How you doing, sweetie?
Alyssa's here with a song in her heart. Good to see you, my friend.
Let's see. There's that Troy guy saying
Yeah,
hi to people.
I'm just here being a cheerleader. That Philip Gaming guy seems to be in the chat too. That's awesome.
Lady,
I'm familiar with some of the people in the chat. Alicia and delete scenes.
Good. And I think that catches us up unless I miss someone.
If Lady Mist, I recognize.
Yes, Lady Mist is now highlighted.
Absolutely. You guys need to, if we didn't say hi to you, that means you gotta say hi to us. You gotta let us know you're here because we don't want to miss anybody, you lurkers. Serality just made it. Good to see you, my friend.
Hi, Serality. I still need to reschedule with you. So drop me a DM on Twitter when you're available.
Yep.
Right now, I am looking at October 5th and beyond on Thursday. So let me know when would be good for you, and we'll go from there.
And folks, I'm struggling on my channel. I've lost a bunch of subscribers, and now I'm 6 away from where I want to be. If I can get 6 more subscribers before October, I'm going to do a very special rewatch of The Omen. If you look at how many subscribers I have, you'll know what number it is I'm looking at. So please double check, make sure you're subscribed to me. I'd super appreciate it.
Yep.
But
and I am 5 away from the 275 I need to do the trivia contest.
Yeah. So make sure that you're subscribed to Nutter too, and then go back and double check her videos because you'll want to be up on your Nutter.
And they will be questions about me, about Troy, and about our channels. So keep that in mind. So just kind of.
Boomer says I'm pretty much an open book because once I start drinking, I just start talking. The problem is I don't remember what I said. So when people know stuff about me, I'm like, hey, how did you know that? Yeah, you said it on your stream. I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exactly. So 275. So I need 5 more, and we'll have the trivia contest. And then of course, when I hit 300, I'll be giving away more things. So remember, when I get subscribers, it's not for me. It's for you, so I can give you stuff.
So, so speaking of subscribers and channels and doing the YouTube thing, Philip, you've been at it for a while, haven't you? You're on double digits in time that you've been on YouTube.
Yeah. I started doing videos in 2008.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And so you've seen a lot of changes in YouTube in your time as a YouTuber.
Yeah, I remember before HD, like even before like high quality, it was like a standard. It was like 480i was like
the best,
basic. Yeah. Or no, we were lucky if we had 480i on YouTube.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. What a journey that must have been. And how did you start out your channel? What was the first video that you said, I got to get this out there on YouTube?
Well, I've been making videos before YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a progression of things. Like some of the first videos I put on YouTube were like 4 or 5 year old videos I already had.
Mm-hmm.
And I put like student videos I made, and then the first videos I made were a collaboration of friends at the time, and we made like videos on gaming. Like me and group of friends. We called ourselves at first Ghetto Gamers. We thought that'd be catchy.
Mhm.
And even though I'm not ghetto at all. But yeah, we made retro gaming content, and we filmed that like mini DV cameras on camcorders. For those who know, it's like tiny tapes to record. Back in the ancient YouTube days, that's how a lot of us recorded our videos off of mini DV tapes. And that was at first, like, we were growing pretty well, but I just I don't know, like a lot of the content that I was making, we put on a joint channel, and like I wasn't really working on my own channel. So I was only sporadically uploading videos like here and there. That's probably why I didn't grow fast after like the first year, because like really wasn't working too often making videos. I should have been putting out videos more consistently, which a lot of people say is the key to growing your channel, is making videos. And I was doing like only like a handful of videos a year.
Yeah, so when you say retro game, I've come to realize this. I'm not as big a gamer. I like gaming, I really do, but I'm not as super into it as many people are. Age of Boomer, who is my co-host on Fridays, and I co-host on his channel on Sundays. He's a big time gamer, and he picks on me because I tell everybody, when it comes to me, gaming was the Atari 2600.
Yeah.
And then it was PC from there out.
Yeah, we're old.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he laughs at me because he'll throw out, you know, the various Nintendos and Xboxes and so on and so forth.
Well,
and,
we remember
and I'll be
playing.
like, give me some games that were on it, and he'll mention, oh yeah, I had a friend who had that or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, we remember playing games like Adventure, where it was all these pixels, and you had to literally bump your things around. Games. Like you had a sword, and you had to nudge it with your character to go down.
I have it up
and
there.
move over and all that.
Oh, you do. That. There you go.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask. How retro are the? So you know Atari 2600.
Yeah.
You go back that far.
I collect stuff that's older than me as well. I'm from the 80s, but
there you go.
You're a youngin.
Kind of. Getting up there though. My first system actually was my older brother's Atari 5200. So Atari's second cartridge-based console was the first gaming experience I ever had, playing Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaxian.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when I was a little older, I eventually got an NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. So that was my own system that I got as a kid. The NES.
Yes.
Somebody's 40. I don't know.
Jack says we're 40 now. Hi, Jack. Welcome to the channel.
I'm still in my 30s for now.
Hold on as long as you can, right? Evelyn says that she remembers playing Commodore 64, Star Trek text games. Would that have been the Kobayashi alternative? I remember that one. Actually kind of really enjoyed that. I think I enjoyed more what I felt like it should have been than what it actually was.
Don't have that one, but I have the Strategic Operations Simulator for the 5200.
I have seen that one. Was that Sega? Yeah. I had.
And I really like this one.
I had a kind of a bootleggish PC version of that. Actually, I didn't. Somebody at my school did. We played it when we were supposed to be doing school stuff.
Of course.
Exactly. But yeah. So how many game consoles would you say you have or have had?
I used to have a lot more.
Yeah.
I probably used to have like 60 different game consoles. Now might have like 25 or 30 game systems.
Wow, that's a lot. So what's your favorite?
That's tough.
Okay, how about your top 3?
Super Nintendo. Mm, N64 and NES, I guess.
Yeah, you are pretty much a classic guy, aren't you? That's pretty cool. That's cool. And I think you and Agent Boomer would get along famously, no doubt about that.
Real quick, I want to say happy birthday to Serenity, 48 today. Happy
birthday, friend. That is awesome.
Happy
That
birthday.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's face it, every day this side of the grass is a good day, right?
Yeah, my birthday is on Sunday, on the 10th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank
Good. And Big Al said he nodded off. Hey, you came back. That's what's important. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah. So before we get because we are going to probably focus on the games.
All these are all NES.
And you are, and this is what I was going to say. You are clearly a physical media kind of guy, whether it's the games, a lot of game cartridges there. Looks like you've got some. I know you've got some movies too. You've got some DVDs and whatnot. At least I saw them in another video of yours. But yeah, good. You know me. I love my physical media.
Absolutely.
If you love something, you want to keep it. You know.
Now
None
I know
of this. Yeah, streaming is convenient, but you never know when they're going to take it away from you.
I know there are some gamers that will do like the live gaming with other people to show what's going on. Do you do that sort of thing too?
The streaming, and the Twitchy
type
stuff?
I have not live streamed yet. I did plan on doing it. I have an idea since one of the main things I collect is Mario games. I have literally hundreds of Mario games. Literally.
Wow, I didn't know there were hundreds of Mario games.
I know the original one. That's it.
I have different variants and
wow.
Are they really that different?
Yeah, like Super Mario Brothers. You have it on Nintendo, then you have it on the Super Nintendo as part of Super Mario All Stars.
Yeah.
And then you have it on Game Boy Color, a portable version of it, and you have the Famicom Disk System version of it. There's so many different versions of it, and I have different variants of like the same game for different systems.
Wow.
Yeah,
and like different regions. Like I have like the Hong Kong version of Super Mario Brothers and the Japanese version.
Okay, that's hardcore. I was going to say Boomer talked about some of those on Sunday, but yeah, I didn't know about alternate, versions.
A lot of them are the same, just like the cartridge is like shaped different. But some are slightly different.
You got to blow in the cartridge to make it work.
Don't do that. No.
Yeah, that's a fallacy. Don't. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. In fact, I'll tell you what. Boomer will go on about that because he takes those cartridges apart to clean them and take corrosion off of whatever gets corrosion on. I don't know, but
so I always tell people don't blow in your cartridges. It even says on if you have an N64 cartridge, it actually says on the back, do not blow on the cartridge.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the Atari ones. Yeah,
you still aren't supposed to, but the real Atari ones really didn't matter unless you were doing the little pokey thing to open them because they had that open flap, and that's the only way you could actually blow into it.
Alyssa wants to know if you like the Super Mario's movie.
I liked it. I have the 4K Steelbook.
Wow. Okay, that's hardcore. That's somebody who loves his film, so he wants to own it.
For those of us who have no clue, what's a Steelbook?
Usually it's a limited edition version of the movie. It comes with a hard case. Like I'll give an example. Like I just got this today, like 2 hours ago in the mail.
Wow.
What?
Star Trek Picard season 3 Steelbook edition. This was sold out on Amazon, and I got it. I ordered it like 3 months ago. So this is a Steelbook. I haven't opened it. It just got in the mail. This is a Steelbook version, and just a harder case.
Yeah, literally metal. Yeah.
Yeah, literally metal. It's more for collectors, which I am.
Yeah.
And hopefully there's some cool features on that. Oh, the reason I specifically ordered this is I'm an extra background actor on it. I play Vulcan on episode 5 of season 3.
Yep. Cool. Yep. I saw your pictures of your Did we lose them?
No. It's like I'm trying to go back to the three of us, and it doesn't
There
want
we
to go.
go.
There we go.
There we go.
There I am.
Technical difficulties. No, yeah, you're. In fact, go check out Phil's last video. You can see him in his makeup and a couple stills. Actually, you'll probably find better stills now on that new steel book that you just got.
Probably, maybe we'll see. But a lot of the pictures I used on that video I made, I had to brighten up the pictures and the stills because a lot of scenes that
very
they did,
dark.
I think they made it very dark. I think they did in post.
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed in that. They just
now. Here's a question for you. So you're a background actor. So do you have lines, or are you like an extra? Because I've been an extra before.
Background actor, basically an extra. That's what
Okay.
it is. So
Yeah,
usually you don't have lines. Like
okay, so
99% of the time.
You've been an extra like me, because like I was in Poltergeist 3, and had to do different things there. And when we did a rewatch of it, I'm like, there's me, there's me, there's me.
yeah. And we did a rewatch on my channel so that we could specifically show off Netter as she's going up the escalator behind who was that?
Oh yeah, the aunt who played the aunt.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't remember her name now. But yeah, I was literally right behind the aunt as she goes up the escalator and then turns into an art gallery, which was actually a luggage shop. But then there are other scenes where you see me going in front of a pillar and then coming out from behind the pillar, and then they had us do that over and over. So
when was
a lot
this?
of fun.
When did this come out?
So this was 80
something.
Now I gotta look.
You can look it up.
I can look it up.
It's like I don't want to touch anything because I don't want to accidentally like knock myself out.
Poltergeist 3 was 1988.
Oh, okay.
Nancy Allen. That was
yeah.
the one that was. Yeah, you were right behind her.
And did you have lines?
I said something, but it wasn't given to me. There's when you get to the top of the escalator, there was a children's clothing store right at the top of the escalator. And when I got off, I said, "Oh, what cute baby clothes." Now the line wasn't given to me. I just happened to say it because I saw something really adorable in the window, and there was one version where you heard me, and I haven't been able to find that version.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I wasn't paid for that part because like I said, they hadn't actually given me a line.
Everywhere for it.
I know,
VHS,
right?
Laserdisc,
I've
everything,
looked.
Betamax tapes.
I have not been able to find that version again. But when I saw it the first time, I heard the line. I'm like, they kept my line in. I mean, the one like I said, they hadn't given me the line, but they still kept it in. But then they must have taken it out after that because it wasn't really necessary. And I haven't been able to find it since. And it's like, man.
Maybe they didn't want to pay those residuals.
Exactly.
Like, no, we want to pay her.
Maybe.
Exactly. I mean, I guess that actually again, I promise we won't stay on the acting too much, but are you affected at all by this this strike? Because I hear that a lot of the people that are out there picketing are concerned about being background characters, that they want to steal your digital likeness and whatnot.
So I'm affected, not as much as other people are, because I am not officially in the Actors Union in SAG-AFTRA. I am eligible to join if I choose to, but there are many extra background actors that are in the union that are affected by this as well. And it's not a good situation. We don't know when this is going to be resolved, but that's a major issue. Is one of the things is they want to reuse background actors for like every project the studio makes and only pay them for 1 day's work.
Right.
And that's just going to put us out of work. If they just don't need us anymore, like, just reuse his image from the last time we recorded him. Why use him again? Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I haven't weighed into this too much on my channel, but obviously these things have to run their course through the collective bargaining, right? Which is what you're doing when you have a union, doing this. But honestly, I could also see a day where there could be a large class action lawsuit against studios. I mean, do you or do you not have the right to your own likeness? These even before the unions were fighting these fights, you know, individual groups of actors were taking studios to court. The folks from Happy Days fought over their likeness rights. The folks from what was it, Gilligan's Island, over syndication rights and so forth. So a lot of times it has to go to court. So, but yeah, if nothing else, just the fact that there's a strike going on and movies aren't being made, that's going to affect you. But
right, like even not being part of the union, like I won't be able to work on a union project because they're not filming.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I get that. I get that. Is that a big part of your making a living, or yeah?
It was. Now I do a lot of side jobs, different
Sure.
things on the side. But
Mostly
I used to do that 5-6 days, usually 5 days a week, going up to LA, working on a TV show up there, and then doing that like 5 days a week.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Working on like 5 different TV shows in 1 week.
Man, that's amazing. You must have some really great insights into that industry. Good. So yeah, and I know you do have some content on your channel about that as well. So it's the gaming. Any reviews? Because you got a lot of
I know game reviews and gaming videos, hiking videos. Oh, that sounds interesting. What's your favorite place to hike?
I'm in Southern California, so there's various hikes I like to do here. I haven't really explored other areas. Here, a popular one would be Coles Mountain. That's a popular hike in San Diego. And I like that one. It's pretty good. Just done it too many times. So other ones I like are like Iron Mountain. I've done one in the Los Angeles, San Bernardino area. Mount, I forgot the name right now, but it's the tallest mountain. It's about 10,000 feet.
Wow.
I've hiked that one. Mount San Antonio. Yeah, I think that's the name of it.
Well, you should always make sure you're with somebody, because too many hikers have gone missing.
Yeah, be safe. That's all we ask of you on that.
Yeah, I mean, there was that actor that went missing,
Julian Sands.
Yeah, and they discovered him months later.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking when you said
Mount Baldy. Sorry, it has both names. Mount Baldy / Mount San Antonio. Yeah, I just have to look up the video.
Is that in California, or is that in?
It's in California. It's in the bordering Los Angeles County.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And they filmed a lot of films out there. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking when you said Los Angeles that meant Southern California. So chances are you haven't gotten up to the Northwest much, if at all.
No, but when I was a kid, I had my grandparents lived in Oregon. So
nice. It's beautiful up there.
I guess I did some hiking as a kid up in Oregon.
Yeah.
I did the Lava River Caves in Oregon.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. And
I love exploring things like that.
Right.
And yeah, different rivers and just little adventures I've done over there in Oregon as a kid.
Cool. Absolutely. That's pretty wild. And the one thing that us people east of where you're at, we all think about the weather. You get the nice sunny weather all year round. Of course, you might also not get a whole lot of rain. I know that's been a problem for you as well.
Yeah, it's rare for it to rain. It happens, but it's like once in a blue moon. Like it's like you might get a rainy day, like if you're lucky, every other month, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's almost a desert.
Yeah, it's like here in Illinois. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it changes.
Yep. Samuel Proctor said, I went up Mount Baldy in Cub Scouts here in Utah, 10 miles of unyielding steepness. Yeah.
And then followed up with one of the worst hikes I've ever been on.
Yeah, the reason I asked was because when people say Mount Baldy, many states have a Mount Baldy, and that's usually because it's a mountain range that is fairly not terribly high, but there's always the one that goes over the timberline, and that's usually the one they call Mount Baldy.
Right. Yeah, that's the reason that's nicknamed Mount Baldy, is because it's above the timberline where there's no trees that grow.
So what's great about that is
Makes
that you
sense.
can usually have a like 100-degree day down at the base. Then you get up to the top, you might find some snow.
Yeah, I think it was like a fairly warm day, and then going up and up, and it got colder and colder, and like I was
Yup.
freezing at the top of the mountain.
Yep, absolutely.
See, now, I'd
done
want to
that.
fly one of those and build a snowman.
Yeah.
It wasn't like freezing, you know, there was no snow, but
Yeah.
during like the winter time it snows there. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I went,
absolutely.
like summer.
We you know, he was talking about the scouts. I was in Cimarron, New Mexico, and they have a Mount Baldy there, and it was just like that. It was like 98 at the base. We got to the top and there was snow, and we built, you know, a little snowman and left it there. Got a picture. You know, we take our shirt off, you know, get a picture, and then okay, it's too cold. Put your shirt on.
Jesse says, my late grandparents' range house is a creepy place. Would recommend taking a firearm if you want to walk in the woods. Okay, I love creepy.
That's cool. That's cool. Kind of hoping that Outer Range comes back, by the way. Don't know if you saw that show on Amazon Prime, but
Outer Range.
Deleted
Haven't heard
Scenes
of it.
got me into it, and we did some commentary on it, and I'm hoping we get a season 2 because that was really, really good.
Oh, Outer Range. Is that the one where
With
the
big hole
on
in
the farm?
in the back.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
It's some sort of a wormhole or something like that. Yeah. But cool.
Oh. Hold on. Samuel said, my Mount Baldy still had trees. It's Mount Timpanogos?
Timpanogos.
Right next to us, that is bald at the top. It even has a glacier behind it. Oh, cool.
Nice. There you go.
Cool.
But yeah, that's awesome. Wow, I didn't know we would get all over the place. I thought we'd be all focused on games, but we've gotten into
He does a lot of different things.
movies and TV and the writer's strike and the weather and hiking in the mountains. That's
He's a jack of all trades.
well, and that's what I love about these kinds of talks, because you know, whatever your channel's about, there's a lot more about you that is you know, going to be very, very interesting.
Right now I'm seeing
Yeah, I'm
that
not
he's at
two-dimensional,
492.
but I'm trying
There
to
you go.
focus on games on my channel. But
I get
like
that.
I have lots of interests. Yeah.
Yeah, so right now he's at 492. So come on, guys. I know not all of you are subs, so give him a sub. Together we grow.
That's kind of the idea. Everybody in the chat here and everybody who comes along in the future, please make sure that you you right click on that link to Fill Up Gaming and hit that subscription and notification bell, and
make sure that you just in the background are watching at least one video so that YouTube knows you're real. And yeah, he gets to keep the subs.
And so in terms of gaming, what are you working on right now that we can be looking forward to on your channel?
Right now, I'm not really working on any content. Possibly in the future, like I just said, maybe do Mario game streams. My idea is to possibly, I don't know if I'm going to follow through with this, but maybe stream every Mario game that I own.
That would be cool.
And
That
that'll
would
take
be
forever. Every Mario game.
Wow. Do you have a Twitch channel as well?
Not with any content.
Okay.
I think I subscribed and I haven't made any videos on there yet.
Well, I figure if you do, you can always put it in the about section on your YouTube channel so that, you know, people can find you there too. But yeah, no, I honestly, I've been to Twitch and I don't get into it as much for whatever reason. It's just not my thing, you know.
I haven't checked out Twitch. I suppose I should to see how that works, because there are some games that I do that I wouldn't mind like showing, or I might just do a vid of be doing something like Shadows of Loathing or something, and doing kind of a walkthrough for, a little bit to show you what the game is about, because it's actually kind of a fun game, and putting that out. I don't know if I want to do that live. So, but I might do a
only thing
recording
I
on
know
it.
about Twitch is I know that Matt Mercer has his role-playing game over there on that, and I've never even watched.
Yeah,
So for
and if
me, I'm
you're,
not into Twitch because I'm not into live streams much. I like reviews where people give detailed information on the game,
Sure.
and like they collect, research and like do an in-depth dive of the game. And I prefer those type of videos rather than just a live stream of somebody dying 100 times in a video.
Yeah, I get you.
or it's like, I can't figure out how to get out of this corner, and they just keep going right back to the same corner.
Exactly. And then you got somebody in the chat shouting at you, do this, and you're like, I'm trying.
There's this one gamer girl that we used to watch, and she was afraid of everything. She would start doing something, and it's like, there's a thing, there's a monster, oh, and she'd be squealing, and it's like, girl, get over it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's something that we'll be looking forward to for sure on your channel. And what, just unrelated to your content, what game are you focused on right now, or has really got your interest?
Not really playing too many games. I collect more than I play.
Oh, okay.
I get you. Yeah.
And I don't remember if you said about how many games did you say you have?
Yeah.
About 1,000 games.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of
about
games.
500 movies. And see, the last game I really played and beat, the last 2 games I played and beat were Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch and Sonic Mania on the Switch.
And
And
Shirley
then-
says Twitch has buffering issues, so maybe that's a good thing you're not on there.
Oh, the Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch, the game console.
No, I said Shirley said Twitch has buffering issues.
Okay.
I
I thought maybe you thought I was saying Twitch.
Yeah, I misunderstood as
buffering
well.
issues.
Okay. There you go. But
And on mobile, I'm playing that mobile Mario Kart game, and that's fun.
Alyssa wants to know if you've ever tried Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
I haven't. No.
do you play any of those? I guess you'd call them horror,
Yeah.
first-person horror games.
In the 90s on PC, like Doom and Blood.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, are those the ones that Boomer calls boomer shooters?
yeah, I don't like modern first-person shooters very much, but
Yeah.
I like the 90s ones. I think that's what they're referring to when they say boomer shooters.
He recently bought for me on stream. He goes, check your stream, and he had gifted me was it Quake 2? And I was like, wow, I remember this game.
Yeah.
And you have the option of like the upgraded visuals or the original visuals, and I tried the originals, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's so much better now.
Well, the one I like is the one he gifted you that was with the goats.
Oh, Goat Simulator.
That was hilarious.
It's the most bizarre
Nice.
thing. It's the equivalent of a first-person shooter, except you're a goat. And you just go around and
Headbutt things.
headbutt things and climb to the tops of towers. I mean, it's very realistic graphics. It must be that Unreal Engine or something like that.
But it is so funny to play.
And I don't really know what the point is, but it's fun.
I've seen videos of it. It looks fun.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
One game I do have that's animal based. I have Stray, which you play as a cat, and you go on
I've
cat
heard of that
missions.
one. Yeah.
I have that for the PS5.
That seems like a game that has incredible potential, But
Yeah, Jesse says he loves playing the Resident Evil games, and then Shirley plays the Gran Turismo.
All the Gran Turismos,
Ooh.
and now I hear there's a movie based on it. So there you
And
go.
Alyssa said just finished playing Phantasmagoria.
Phantasmagoria.
Thank you.
90s game. Yeah, I played that too.
Oh. Haven't heard of it.
I loved that one. It was I don't remember if it was the original or the sequel, the Puzzle of Flesh or whatever. Very Hellraiser-esque
And-
early motion capture. Well, I don't know if you call it motion capture, but like you've had physical actors, that they
Full motion video.
Yeah, exactly. Are you looking forward to Super Mario Brothers Wonder?
Ooh.
Yes, definitely.
We talked about that a bit on Sunday.
I'm gonna get that game.
Yeah. And that's Agent Boober. He's my resident game expert. He knows far more about gaming. And Boomer, now you're gonna have to go back and listen to the beginning of the stream. He talks a lot about the various Marios and so forth. Your ears should have been burning. We've talked about you a little bit. I want to play games again, but they're too dang expensive. Yeah, it is now, tough.
I have a bunch of games from. They're basically computer games. They're on discs, like DVD type discs. Do you play those ones, or have you ever played those?
Like once they went to making them on CDs and DVDs or floppy discs?
They're like they're the size of like CDs or
basically
DVDs.
The old PC games.
The old PC games.
Yeah, I first got my first PC in the 90s, so we had games on floppy disks and then eventually CDs, and
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I still have a ton of those. In fact, I'm looking to sell them. So if anyone's looking for retro games that you can play, like Windows 95, I've got some. If you want to, drop me a DM, and because I haven't put them up on eBay yet. But if you're looking for a particular one, DM me on Twitter. Ask me if I've got it. I'll look.
One of the things I like to...
I think I got Mario Teaches Typing up there for PC on discs.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the things I tell the chat, sometimes we have some younger listeners here who might not remember the days before the interwebs, when you'd play a game like, for example, Netter and I used to play Myst on PC. Yeah. Great graphics, very, very interesting puzzle game. But honestly, there were some puzzles that made absolutely zero sense, and there was absolutely no way you were ever going to figure out how to get past it without. Back then, you'd physically have to buy a strategy book to tell you how to get through certain puzzles, because again, this was the days before the internet. There wasn't Reddit, where you could, or YouTube playthroughs or any of this kind of stuff where you could, have people sharing this information, just by
either that or call a 1-900 number to get info at like $4 a minute. Or something.
I remember those days too.
We bought one of those cheap books. It was like this thick, and it had a whole bunch of different games in there on how to get through things. Because like, are you stuck here? And it would like do walkthroughs, and they had a lot of those different games in there. And it was a variety of ones. So it wasn't like all suspense ones or whatever. It's like all these different games that were played on the PC. It's like, this is how you get through here. Like King Quest, you need to go here and get this thing before you can do this. Otherwise you're not going to get that thing, or, whatever. And it's like, it was really helpful because you're like,
do you like the point and click stuff?
Thing?
Yes, we played a lot of those.
My favorite will be for Nintendo for Maniac Mansion. I like that game a lot.
I've seen that one. I never actually played that one, but I have seen it.
LucasArts.
Yes, LucasArts had some great ones. But for me, LucasArts, I always immediately think of like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter and that kind of those kinds of those were my games.
I think it was first called Lucasfilm Games, and then it became LucasArts, and now I forgot what it's called now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm going to drop a link in the chat for free retro games like Pac-Man and all that.
There's a lot of games on that have been exported from emulators that you can actually just play online. Back then, I was in a computer club where members shared typewritten pages of games.
Gosh,
yeah.
So I didn't have it myself, but when in the early 90s, I would go over to my friend's house. This is before the internet, and he had a computer connected to the BBS system, system.
Yeah.
So he would go on there, connect. Yeah. Yes, pre-internet. You would connect like directly to like somebody's server somewhere and like download games like Wolfenstein 3D.
Right.
And art packs, and that was like really revolutionary at the time. Like, wow, you connected to somebody's computer and downloaded a game. That's amazing.
What was that dragon game that you played that people hosted on servers? something of the something dragon, something like
Oh, actually, I still play that one. It is Legend of the Green
that.
Dragon.
Legend of the Green Dragon, yeah. And different servers would would be hosting it, and then you could just go into it and play. And you'd oftentimes be playing with other people online, and different servers would have different features. You know, they'd make things easier or harder or whatever.
And basically what you're doing is you start off as a peasant.
These were the days before MMOs. They were like MMOs before there were MMOs, you know.
And your goal is to build yourself up, get decent weapons, and then you're going to go slay the green dragon. And every time you slay the green dragon, you move up a level. And there are some people that have slayed the dragon so many times they're like in God mode.
Yeah. And real quick, want to say hi to Jedi Bill, who just joined us.
Bill.
Good to see you, my friend. And actually,
I know Jedi pretty well.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy.
He's good people. He's another karaoke streamer. Well, he does a lot of stuff. He does rewatches. He does all kinds of stuff. But
so I did drop the link to Legend of the Green Dragon if anyone wants to check that out. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. I had 3 games for the PS2 era: Star Wars Starfighters, Star Wars Attack of the Clones, and Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that Force Unleashed thing. A lot of big fans of that. Good stuff. So we are probably going to be starting to wind it down at this point. We're coming up on the 1 hour mark, even though we probably had a slightly abbreviated stream tonight because Dingbat Troy had to reboot his computer. Sorry again about that, folks.
Hey, things happen. I'm not worried.
But Phil, so you've already told us what you're looking forward to doing on your stream. Any last thoughts? Anything that you wanted to share with people that we didn't get to? Any questions that we didn't get to ask that you wanted to talk about?
So other things, I guess. Not only do I do background acting, I also am a real actor on independent films as well.
Cool.
And I have some projects that I've done already, and some upcoming projects that are in
anything you can talk about.
Sure. A few projects I have coming out soon. Fatal Anniversary. I play a police officer, a small role in that. It's a suspense film, and from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good. That's in post-production. Hopefully it'll come out maybe next year. Cool. And also Shepherd Code. One of the people who worked on that was the director of Kickboxer.
Okay, I've seen that.
Yeah. Shepherd Code is an action film. I play, I don't want to give too much away, but I play a small role in that film.
Sure. Great. Yeah. So when those when those are coming out and there's a promotion for them, let us know so we could share it around and talk about it, and heck, maybe even have you back to talk about the film or something. That could be
absolutely. That would be great.
Good. Man, that's great. And yeah, and let's hope they lighten things up for you guys with the labor situation there, so that you guys can get back to work and start doing what you enjoy doing. That would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope so.
And these are I was just reading the comments, people talking amongst themselves. That's fine. But anyway, yeah, so going into the weekend tomorrow night over on my stream, that aged boomer there that's talking with Lawrence Knight, he is going to be joining me as he always does on a last call that's at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. But our special guest tomorrow night will be meteorologist, Emmy award-winning meteorologist Katie Nicolau, where we will be talking about a little bit of a storm that Aged Boomer had there this year. And this stream is looking like it's becoming an annual thing. We had the Hurricane Ian stream last year with meteorologist Katie, and now we're going to be talking about whatever the tropical storm, hurricane, cyclone, whatever it was that narrowly missed Aged Boomer's house again this year. We'll be talking about that tomorrow. And so that's tomorrow night. Saturday night, as I mentioned at the top of the show, over on Big Al Presents, we'll be doing a rewatch of Stephen King's Cat's Eye. Again, that's 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And for those of you that don't have a copy of Cat's Eye, I will be hosting it on Cosme.
Yep.
The link will be provided so you can watch along with us. Idalia, that's the name of the storm, whatever type of storm it is. Adega Outlaw,
Hey,
doctor and author Adega Outlaw. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. So Big Al Presents Saturday night, Cat's Eye. Then Sunday at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Be over on in 3 weeks on Friday, the 29th, is Jedi Bill's 51st birthday. Well, there you go. 51.
Wow.
That's awesome, and God bless, man.
51 is a vague memory for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a fairly recent memory for me, but I can still claim it as a memory. 7 Central, 8 Eastern over on Deleted Scenes channel for Unscripted. Surreality is asking, he wants some insight into what I will be drinking tomorrow. I will be having a Blackberry Collins, which was purchased for me by Connie Cleary, and I will, talk about that drink and the song I'll be singing tomorrow night. But great. Thanks for asking. Deleted Scenes, what is your topic for Unscripted? Let us know your 1 hour intro to Geek Geezers over on Age of Boomers channel. That's 8 Central, 9 Eastern, where we will bring you the week's geeky news. We will be talking a lot about Disney. There's been a lot of Disney news lately. We will maybe touch a little bit on the strike, but we're probably going to focus more on the Disney implosion that seems to be going on. It seems like every week we're talking about their stocks taking a nosedive.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think they're getting close to hitting rock bottom, and they're starting to drill into the ground, I suppose. And we will have I think we got some gaming news and whatnot, but that will be on Age of Boomers channel on Sunday. Then back over to Deleted Scenes, 11 o'clock Central, midnight Eastern for The Other Side of Midnight. Okay, episode 30 of Unscripted is Star-Crossed. Star-Crossed. Maybe go check out his thumbnail and see if that gives you any insight to what his topic is going to be. It sounds interesting. But there we go. So that is the weekend. Usually on Thursday, I don't know much beyond the weekend. So let's get through the weekend. And come Sunday, I will know what's going on for the rest of the week.
Yes.
So there we go. That's all I got, Netter of Netters Network.
And then next Thursday, right back here again.
Yep.
My special guest will be Maria with Tea and Telly. Now,
yeah, she likes you. She doesn't come on my channel.
what can I say?
Yeah.
But we were talking about independent films, and one independent film I really want everyone to support.
I'll grab the link.
I just dropped the link.
Oh, you did.
It's Island in the Stars. Tom Conkle is putting together this movie. If you click on the link, there's a trailer on there. It's really fantastic.
Get fired up, people.
Yes, support this any way you can. That's the link to their Indiegogo, and the money they're trying to raise right now is just the seed money to take care of some initial costs, but they need that before they can move forward with anything else. So please donate what you can. Every dollar helps.
We complain so much about the entertainment that's coming out of the big studios. We have got to start supporting the independent films, because that's where the best stories are. Let's face it. All these franchises that they're destroying now, these corporations are destroying, started out as independent films, right? Look at Star Wars. That was an independent film that George Lucas put together.
It was.
That he had to scrape the money together. What's it called?
He did go to Fox to get some money.
He absolutely did, but they humored him, right? And let's face it, he was very smart. He had some faith in it, and he kept those marketing rights because that turned out to be where all the money was. The studio machines don't do that these days, but we've got to support the independent creators because that's where the guts and the glory are. Not in the regurgitated, rehashed, rebooted franchise films of the big studios.
Right. Adega said that he did his part for Eye on the Stars.
Good.
And Lawrence Knight says he's going to get to go with Samael and push this tomorrow on Saturday, which would be amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. So glad to hear that. That is really, really great. Yeah, the more you can, and that's the other thing. I mean, I would say if you have the money, put your money where your mouth is. But you know what? Your mouth is very profitable too. If you have a channel, get the word out. That helps too.
Yeah, it's like tweet it out,
share it out on the tweets and the Twitters and
Facebook,
the X's and the
wherever
things.
it is you have social media. Put it out there. We really want to get this film actually made.
Yeah.
I said, watch the trailer. It's fantastic. Tom Conkle has been on so many YouTube channels promoting this. I mean, it's incredible, just the support that this is starting to get, and the actors that are going to be involved. It's like it's been hinted at certain ones that are going to be on there. He can't outright say, but apparently there's going to be some really great stars that are going to be involved with this. So
actually, he can't say, but if you go check out the Indiegogo,
you can kind of see.
You can see what he's planning.
Yes,
assuming he gets to where he needs to get to, and he will. I really do believe he will. He doesn't say this too much, but he's got some big dollars that will invest, but they need to see the seed money first. So
right, exactly.
Let's get him there. And thank you very much, Jedi Bill. That's kind of you to say. So good, awesome,
absolutely.
Awesome.
And of course, I want to remind you all, I know you're all not subbed, so go to Philip Gaming's channel. The link is in my description below. Sub to him. Together we grow. Absolutely. PJ Orville Nation always saying that. Together we grow. That's right. So make sure we're supporting each other. Give them a like and a sub. Every little bit helps our channels so that we can all grow together.
Yep.
And when you help me grow, I give you things.
Yeah, that's true too. And you get me to my goal, and we'll do a watch party of The Omen.
Absolutely.
I've got a lot of great trivia and stuff to share about that. It'll be a good stream. It'll be worth it if you could help me get there.
Absolutely. So Phil, any last words?
Thank you for having me on. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to those films coming out later this year or next year. And let's help each other let our channels grow.
Yep.
And support independent film, especially since I work on an independent film. So I'm in agreement with you. Yeah.
There you go. And and when those movies are coming out, let us know. We'll get you back on our channels and we'll talk them up. And
absolutely,
that'll be awesome. But and that's all I got. Just thanks everyone for putting up with me and my clunkiness at the beginning of the stream, and we made it through another stream.
That's okay. It's not fun if there's not any technical difficulties.
Well, I suppose from a certain point of view, yes, I agree.
And of course, y'all know what I always say. We can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well good and fun. But it's so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat and you're dropping your comments and questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, just enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you aren't just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so very much. You can choose to be anywhere right now, and you're here. Yeah. And that means so much. So thank you again for being here. Like I said, we love you guys, and we will definitely see you next time. Bye now.